Sunday, everyone. Playing some more Gothic. Can I even hear myself? Because I noticed that when playing the videos back, couldn't hear like any of the game volume at all. So I wanted to make sure we could hear like something, not just my voice. And I wanted to show you guys something. While I was sneaking around the camp last night, it's actually kind of funny. Oh god, that was a horrible visual bug right there. I'm sure you guys saw it. I'll explain like terrible visual bugs like that in a second. What things like that can cause. So you can always see what happened, but essentially I was kind of sneaking around in this big room and stuff, and I pissed off Gomez, Arto, and Scar. And it made this giant brawl happen, and it made them attack each other, along with me, made them attack me. But then they all got in a fight with each other, and it got really funny really fast. Obviously I couldn't take them on, and but I had the wind fist, so I was able to knock them over. I kited them this way. I believe that's Arto. Gomez kind of killed Arto right there, and so I ran up the stairs, and then he got Scar up here, and then a guard shot Gomez and knocked him down, but I couldn't kill Gomez. He's invincible right now. I don't know why, but I looted him of all of his junk on him, so now Gomez has nothing on him. But yeah, it was actually pretty hilarious to see. I wish I could have gotten it on stream, but at least I could explain what happened. But it was such a eventful thing and so strange. I couldn't not let it be a thing. And I was just like, I'm just gonna let that be and let that be a thing. Because, I mean, it was a lot of loot. It was a lot of good loot. I had to be honest with myself. That was a lot of stuff. But yeah. But if you saw that visual bug that flashed across the screen, you gotta be weary of those things. There are games out there, like if you see games that say things like, be careful of if you have epilepsy, blah 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 blah, and photosensitivity, blah 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 blah. Well, the reason why I say that is because visual bugs, audio bugs, if you have epilepsy, things like that can actually trigger your epilepsy. It's actually quite serious. You'll know if it actually can. You'll know if it's happening or not because there's something called an aura. That's essentially like a feeling that you're having, but like it's kind of like a nausea episode, or like you feel really tired, you feel like you're drunk, you feel really off, really dizzy. That kind of thing. And a lot of things, and and every person that has epilepsy, some people can get have these episodes and they've never had a seizure before, and it's something you got to be very weary of. Like first time I had a seizure while I was in the Marine Corps. And they thought it was a one-time deal, but it definitely was not. And I even went on a deployment and everything. Luckily, I didn't have a seizure while I was on deployment, but as soon as I came back, I had another one. And then they had to start the med board process. And then yeah. but like a game that I actually really enjoyed playing while I was in the military, and I put a lot of hours in, was The Division. And I'm telling you about this because I was playing at that time, my girlfriend at the time. I was playing The Division. She was laying in the bed next to me and everything. And I was playing The Division, and it was The Division 2. I need to be more specific, but essentially what happened was I started to feel a little dizzy, and next thing you know, I just kind of black out. And but then as soon as I come to, there's paramedics in the room, and my TV is smashed, and my foot's a little bloody and everything. It turns out I kicked through my TV. My girlfriend's crying, and I had a grand mal seizure because the Division, well, my favorite game at the time, it actually ended up inducing a seizure on me. So I had to stop playing that game entirely. It really sucked too. But my platoon sergeant at that time, really good dude, Dane, he had a spare TV, and I told him about the situation and everything. He gave me his spare TV. He told me he's going to give it to me for free. It was a smart TV, and its Wi-Fi capabilities were broken and everything. And I didn't care. He just wanted to be nice and everything. But I told him I can't accept this for free, so I gave him like $50 for it. I gave him a big hug and everything. Thanked him for what he was doing for me. Yeah, he was a really good dude. And I hope he's doing really well. But yeah. I wish I could have played more of that game. But my health and safety came first. And I wasn't about to kick through another TV. I dream of stairs descending into the earth. Sounds epic. Where's Kronos? I think that's Kronos right there. Damn it, Kronos, stop teleporting.
Hey, wait. What do you have in stock?
Whoa. I definitely want that ring. Nice. Even better ring. I'm gonna see if Wolf's around. What's his name?
Not right now. Bring the truth in every story. I'm looking for new kid.
Okay. He accepts stuff. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I'll keep that, cheers.
Just trying to keep my gold high. Or nuggets. I keep saying gold. It's not gold.
I stopped listening to that bullshit. Listen now, never. Is armor all? No. I just want a bit of peace.
Can't ever remember which way to go in any of these camps. It's a little confusing sometimes, but it's not as confusing as a swamp camp. I have to say that.
Stop! No one goes through here unless the water mages invited him.
The water mages are expecting me.
Ah, you're that red, ain't you? Been waiting for you. Go on in.
Hey, you. What's with the tree?
Impressive, isn't it? A tree in the middle of a stone cave.
It looks dead, though.
Yes, it's a miracle it sprouted at all in here. And a reminder that all things are ephemeral. We leave it to itself and, who knows, Adanos willing, it might spring new leaves someday.
What's your job around here?
Did you say something?
I said, what's your job with the water mages?
Oh, of course. I'm the listener of magical vibrations.
Magical what now?
The magical vibrations. Have you never heard of them? Young people these days. The simpletons of this world like to believe magic is all spells, mana and gods, but the truth is, it's much more complex than that. Magic is in a constant state of vibration. Every spell, every summoning, and especially our ore pile, the magic in them vibrates. It's so powerful I can hear it. True mages must learn to attune themselves to the frequencies. They must listen to their inner voices and follow them. Then, and only then, will they know true mastery.
Right.
So my mute button does work.
How are the vibrations today?
Oh, how thoughtful of you to ask. The vibrations vibrate splendidly, my friend, quite splendidly. It's a fine day to be a mage.
Yeah, if you guys hear that, I guess my mute button does work. I don't know if I can go in there. I'm not gonna go in there yet. I'm gonna save it first. Now I'll go in here. Now I have all the books. Every book. And it wasn't stealing.